Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. We are here today to review virtual reality mode for Resident Evil 4, ready for you to download for free if you own the main game. Now, the main game, of course, highly regarded, but is virtual reality mode any good or does it suck balls? I'm gonna tell you all about it, so let's get into it. Story-wise, I don't think I need to introduce the story too much. You're playing as Leon, a newbie assigned to a task of finding kidnapped president's daughter, and that led you to this very, very strange village. And the rest is history, as they say. Along your journey, of course, you're gonna meet different cast of characters, enemies, good, bad, all is there. But let's focus maybe on the virtual reality mode itself. First of all, the cutscenes this time around are a big screen in front of your face, not even 3D. In the previous VR Resident Evil game, Resident Evil Village, the cutscenes was told from the first person in full VR, but Resident Evil Village was designed as first person game. I'm assuming Capcom got all the data as well, they maybe just want you to focus on the screen. I don't know, not too much distraction though, tell story nicely, I mean it's not even that many cutscenes anyway. Apart from cutscenes, first thing you're gonna notice is the absolutely beautiful graphics. The assets themselves are great. It shows how much difference it makes when you've got big studio with great engine behind their product with tons of people working on it. So many different assets, such a great textures, the lighting, the environments, the daytime, the nighttime, the caves, the inside the building, the castles, the church, everything what you're gonna visit, the lake. Oh my god, it just looks beautiful. This is what you bought your PlayStation VR2 for. This is the game, one of those what you know your money was well spent. When it comes to the virtual reality comfort options, they all here, so you can have tunneling or not, you can have snap turning or not. Also, when it comes to gameplay itself, and this is something what I appreciate, and I'm assuming a lot of people with maybe less time on their hands will appreciate as well. The way how I play the games change a lot. I've got a family now, I've got a daughter, I've got a mortgage to pay, full-time job. Also, I got the YouTube channel, so really my gaming time took a big hit. So what they've done here is they've got different difficulty modes and they've got this assisted mode as well. Nothing, it's kind of like a story mode in the other games, when you play on the easiest difficulty maybe. Also you can adjust your reloading to have fully manual reload or assisted reload. Takes away a bit of that busy work. I tried the manual reloads, works great, but listen, if you're struggling for time, this is a 15 hours game, then there is options for you to make it 11 to 12 hours, which is a sentence I was thinking I never gonna say, but this is just shows what happens when you get bigger VR games. Usually we're trying to stretch our time with VR games. When I'm short on time, I wouldn't think I would try to make it shorter. Of course, I will come back to this game again and play it on harder difficulties on my own time, but just want to say there is options there and there's other accessibility options as well, colors and everything, so they did a lot. You can play it standing or seated as well. When it comes to the gameplay, the melee, I really like blocking attacks of enemies with my knife, but also when they throwing projectiles at you, you can shoot at the projectiles, which is pretty cool. And you've got your roundhouse kick that's working by pressing the X button when the icon above enemy pops up, but this is your out-of-body experience. Just like climbing ladders, that's the out-of-body experience as well. You kind of go into this third person, so it is a few things like that here and there in the game, but it's not taking away anything from it. Sound-wise, the 3D audio working great. You can hear where the enemies are, you can hear their voices, their talkage, the little footsteps and everything else, so you can locate them just by listening. All the environmental audio is great as well, and also the characters are performed very nicely. I'm struggling to say anything bad about this game. There is nothing shitty about it at all. This is the very high quality game, the ease of use and the smoothness for start to finish. Even in the Village was a pretty cool game, but sometimes it felt a bit maybe junky. Here, from the moment you put your headset on to the end credits, everything just feels so smooth. It's like a village, but smoothed out a lot. Even the way you grabbing the weapons and the way you interacting with environments and everything, it just feels that much smoother, and I super appreciate it. An easiest game in VR to get into, just pop your headset on and off you go and play. Also, this time around you've got trophies, and I'm hearing all your unlocks from the flat game. They carrying on to the VR mode, which is something what Village didn't had. Now, my only experience is VR, so I cannot say the carries on are 100% confirmed, but that's what people saying, which is nice. Okay, so let me go to the score. The score is very simple. It's a 10 out of 10 game, a must buy. This is why you bought your PlayStation VR2. This is when you know your money was well spent. This is when you know you play so many shit games and so many shitty games released, and you've gone through it, and this is for moments like this. The breathtaking moments, just like years ago when I put my headset on for a first time and was amazed how awesome VR is. Playing this game, seeing the environments, the mechanics and what they do with it and how good it looks, brings back the same feeling. It's absolutely fantastic. And that's it. Bye 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 bye.